Let's go. Yeah. Is it done? Is it still going?
No, it's very loud in my ears.
Oh no.
I thought it was episode 103, but it was episode 203.
Yeah.
Blast from
Did I
the
say
past.
2 or 1?
You guys said 2, I said 1, and then I fixed it.
I'm living in the past.
I'm living into 2020, my friends.
2020. Back in
Con, the
time.
sound is very loud.
Oh no.
Pro.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
I didn't hear you guys singing. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just distracting.
The
Yes,
good news
it's fair,
is
it's
you
fair.
heard nothing.
Because we're obviously in the same room together. And it's just
Right.
Yeah,
But
we're definitely in
we
the
keep
same room.
the music very loud in Leash's headphones because it's fun to have
Right,
that
and I close my
challenge.
eyes and then I just don't hear.
Black out the world like the voice actor of Ariel singing back in. She sang the songs for Little Mermaid. She just closed her eyes tight. Imagine she was under the sea.
Really?
Is that what you did?
I remember seeing like a little recording of the Little Mermaid, and I think her name was Jodie something. And I just remember that
It's
it's like it's stuck in my memory of her talking about it, and I'm like, oh, she really was the Little Mermaid. It's just really sweet.
She closed her eyes and just imagined it was her and Flounder just under the sea, and Sebastian was there.
That's so
You
sweet.
were there.
And you were there? You were there?
I love it. I love
Flounder,
it.
who's not a flounder.
I know.
Flounder's not a flounder.
That's so
I wonder
funny.
if
I
she
was
was
just
envisioning a flounder.
Oh, well,
wow.
you know what? I feel like the
a
actual
blowfish.
flounder is very cute, and he is yellow and blue and adorable, whereas a real flounder is very flat and has both of its eyes on one side of its body.
Still cute.
When I was,
I mean,
when
in
I was
its own
little,
way.
every time a flounder was served in a restaurant, I would be so upset because I didn't know that flounder wasn't a real flounder for a little while there, and every time they put flounder on a menu, I'd be like, "What?" I was very
How is there
upset.
so much of him to eat?
I didn't like it. I did not like that flounder
So
was always
sorry.
on the menu. It made me very upset.
Flounder, always on the menu, and Joan was upset. I mean,
There was a
as
meme that I
child-
saw. There was a meme
yeah.
that I saw recently. One of our friends posted, and it was like person talking to a salmon and said, "Hey, we have a color named after you." And the salmon's like, "Oh, is it like a silvery, shiny, like pretty color, like the color of my skin?" And the person's like, no. The flounder's like, "What do you mean? What part of me are you referring to?"
That is very
We
funny.
know you best as a different color, salmon friend.
No, it's like a pinkish color. It's like, what part of you are we referring to? It's so silly.
So funny. So
Sorry,
funny.
salmon. Sorry.
Oh.
You're delicious.
Oh, so tasty. So tasty and so pink inside.
So pink when
pinky
you're
salmon.
smoked and put on a bagel.
Bagels.
I love the bagels.
Speaking
Now I want
of,
a bagel.
of sea life,
Yeah.
watch this segue.
Yeah.
There's something that's what's a reminder.
Yeah. What's the subject of our song too? It's like
Sail
the
away.
opening.
Squid away.
Ink away.
Splat away.
What's
Splatoon.
new? What's reminder?
What's reminder?
What's in review?
Ooh, in review.
Splat away. 2 Splatoon. 3
Number
splat
3.
away.
In review.
I was like, it would rhyme so well with number 2, and I'm like, but it's not number 2, it's number 3. But yeah.
Review.
So for your weekend fun times, the 27th is in fact the free demo of Splatoon 3 that you can enjoy all Ding Dong Day.
Oh,
That would be
ding dong day.
Oh wait. So
Well, virtually
when we
all day.
release this episode, it will
Yes.
be like the next day.
Yeah.
The
This
day
episode
after.
goes up on Friday the 26th.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then it'll be the
It
27th.
sure do. I
Yeah.
panicked for a second thinking that we were just going to release after the fact.
Oh, no. It'll be over.
planned that.
It'll be over. No.
When you hear
no.
this episode, it'll be too late. No, it's the day before. It's the day before.
Look at
Well,
us.
I mean, provided you're listening to it that when it comes
Yeah,
out. If you're a little late, then
If you're listening to this on time, yay. If you're listening to this late, sorry.
Now, RAR, there
Yes.
are 2 events during
Yes.
the day, correct?
yes, there's
Can you
the
tell us a little bit about those?
Yes. So for the 12, there's 12 hours of demo time, and it's starting our like Eastern time. It'll be at noon is when it begins.
Yeah.
And the first half is you're playing against a single team in a like kind of team versus team, 4 players versus 4 players in turf war battle. And then the second half of the free demo is the new style for Splatoon 3, which has the Splatfest for that, which will be 3 teams fighting each other. So, but the wacky part is that it's one team has 4 players, and then that team is being like kind of a pincher movement from 2 teams of 2 players that are coming from the other sides. And it's still like based on...
What does that mean? Tell me what that means.
So it's like 3 colors that are in play instead of just 2.
Oh,
which is different.
Ooh la
That's
la.
new. That's not happened before in Splatoon, so it's very.
I'm going to be
exciting.
confused.
Yes, it'll be exciting and confusing. And that's right. This is the thing where you get to pick. If you do get to play, please check it out. You get to pick your team that you want to play for, so you can play for rock, paper, or scissors. As a reminder, that'll be fun.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Which one? What do you guys think you would pick? Do you have a preference for the?
I mean,
I'm a tried and true paper.
Oh yeah, paper is a good choice.
Interesting. I don't know what the colors align to in the game, but yeah, if I was playing rock, paper, scissors, what would I pick? I don't know.
If you're going by color, I believe that rock.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Okay. I don't want you to be biased into to choose
It's
the
going to
wrong
be
thing.
skewed by.
Yeah. What would I pick? Rock, paper, scissors.
I mean,
think
you
I
don't.
would-
Oh yeah.
I think I normally go with rock. I think I normally go with rock.
Yeah. Now I have the inside tip
What
to
are
know what I
you? Are
should
you
pick when I play
squizzers?
against you guys.
Are
Me,
you
I should be scissors
tijeras?
to balance it out, but I have already planned to be paper for the event.
Hey!
Hey!
Go team paper. It's because of the tooth that you don't have anymore, but we used to.
We still have the connection. No, I still
It's
have the
connection.
tooth.
That's true.
It's in a tiny box that I keep, and I have not gotten rid of it. So yes, tooth is still there. Have we mentioned that before on the podcast? I'm sure we have.
I think you have. Yeah.
Yeah,
tooth
for sure.
connection.
Right.
Someday you'll
The
find
tooth
it.
connection.
Special
That
tooth
both
connection.
Leash and Rar have still had our baby tooth, our right top canine. It was a baby tooth for both of us. We never had our adult tooth come down, y'all.
It didn't
Until
want
it
to
was-
come back down from this
Cloud
gum.
of gum.
Gum.
Yes, so that's the connection. That's why we had to pick paper.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
makes sense.
The paper
But that
connection.
means that
Anytime
Joel
Rar
would
and I
also
have connections
yes,
that match.
that's what it is. It makes
because
sense.
of the tooth.
I mean, obviously, what else would it be? Duh. No.
When your tooth powers activate.
Indeed, that's what I say.
Right. I mean, that's what I
so-
say.
Sorry. Obviously, that's what you said.
Right.
That's what she
Because
said.
of the tooth. It's like a circular. Can't get
Keeps
out of it.
wrapping around. But I do want to note that since Joelle picked rock, she would definitely defeat both of us. Wait, that's not true.
No.
We would defeat her. Oh my gosh, Joelle, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. No, paper would beat me. Yeah,
would beat you.
I'm
Sorry.
really trying to remember. Like sometimes I'm scissors. Sometimes I really cannot remember what I normally pick. It's been so long since I've done a proper Rochambeau. I cannot remember.
Bo. Well, maybe next time we're in person, we'll have to have a few matches.
I think
of
I just
rock,
have to
paper,
like
scissors,
play
just for
it and
old
see what like my natural hand just pops out. Is it just do I just do rock because it's like the easiest thing, or is paper the easiest thing? I don't know. Or do I just scissors because it's really fun? Is scissors the funnest one?
Well, that is a fun.
I don't know.
So many choices.
I never
They're all good
understood paper. Like, why would paper? Why would paper
paper win
consumes the
over
rock?
rock?
Yeah.
Because couldn't rock crush the paper? Like I don't understand.
Just grind the paper into a little messy, slubby
Like, why?
pile of fiber.
I don't understand. Rock
Yeah.
seems
We'll have to
like
look-
it was the ultimate winner out of both. Given the choice between paper and scissors, like rock should, in theory, win.
Well,
But I still choose paper
there you go.
because it's the
Still has
most
an appeal.
unassuming. Again, because
the most-
it doesn't seem like it would win anything.
But it can be used for so much. You can use it for writing
It's
things.
very
you can use it for
craftable.
origami.
Yes.
Oh, crafty. Yes, very true.
Yeah.
It's very
Yep.
versatile. You could make it
You
look
could-
like
you can-
anything.
You can take those scissors to the paper and then make something out of it.
Ooh.
What can the rock
Those little
do?
paper people.
Oh, very
Yep.
cute.
Yeah.
Make a little army of paper people.
Snowflakes.
I know you're talking about the paper dolls, the little connected paper dolls.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know.
Yes. Leisha was doing the motion of unfurling a string of paper dolls, which our viewers, our viewers could see, but our listeners couldn't.
Yes. Our video
Viewers,
podcast.
which are us. That's me.
We are the video podcast.
This is the secret
viewers.
video podcast that no one knows about but the three of us. Yes.
That's true. Maybe someday
It's so weird
we
because we're in
could
the same
release
room
this.
together, but we also
Right, I know
have
why
video
we're
of ourselves.
still
So we're
recording.
Yes.
And we don't
Super
share
weird
it.
that
We're
we record our secret
very
video
selfish.
podcast for no one but ourselves.
our private video.
golly gosh.
For the private
you guys.
collection.
So in addition to 12 fun hours of Splatoon, Wonderful Nintendies also has another
Nintendies.
little promotion.
Oh, that's true.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, for sure. And they because you'll need online connectivity to play in the Splatfest, they are giving 7 days of a trial of Nintendo Switch Online to people who sign up for the demo. So that's kind of a nice little bonus. If you're not already on Nintendo Switch Online, you can check it out for a whole week and see what you think about it. And if you want to sign up, you can let it continue and go in and get charged every month for it. Or you can say, no thanks, Nintendo. Please cancel. I do not want to go beyond this 7-day trial. But either way,
I've set a
check it out.
reminder and I do not want to be reminded by you.
There you
No
go.
payment after this moment.
That's
Thank
right.
you very much.
That's a good reminder. If you don't want to be charged, don't forget to set a little reminder for yourself in your calendar or wherever you remind yourself through your phone, whatever, to cancel your subscription.
Mirror
so you
in
don't
your
get charged.
bathroom.
Mirror in the bathroom. Yes.
Yep.
Tattoo.
Write it on the steam in your bathroom after your next shower.
Ooh, oh, you mean like with soap so it appears in the steam?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Lipstick.
I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
well.
Okay. Yeah.
Also write red rum because that's fun.
Post-it notes.
Ask Siri or Google or whoever to remind you. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That works.
Alexa.
Or Alexa. I'm sorry.
Yep.
The third, the trifecta. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Whoever your personal
Or
virtual
Cortana.
assistant
Is she
is.
still around?
Yeah, I think Cortana's still around for
Cortana.
Windows.
Bixby. Is Bixby
Bixby.
still around?
Bixby for Samsung.
Bixby,
yes.
if you're on
Oh my
Samsung,
gosh, I forgot there were so many.
There's 5 of them at least. I'm sure there's more
Probably
than we know about.
more. What other
Yeah.
ones are there? I'm so intrigued.
Ask Evernote if you still use Evernote to remind you. I don't know.
Evernote. Do you remind
So many
people of
options.
things?
The sky's the limit, guys, really. There's no
Seriously,
excuse. If you don't want it anymore, just set a reminder.
Sign out.
There you go. You got it. It's doable.
It's your fault.
Perfectly doable. Yes.
Well, that's fun. I'm looking forward to Splatoon. We'll be coming back from the beach that day, but I've already told Little Lion Cake, and he's very, very, very excited.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, because I just realized even if he hadn't played the other Splatoon games, he's got to be familiar with the Splatoon character, the Inkling, because it's in Smash Brothers.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he also watches a bunch of playthrough of all the games, so I'm sure
so
he's,
Of course
knows
he
it.
does.
He knows it.
he
Yes,
knows so many
that makes
things
sense.
about so
he
many.
does.
Ugh. Yeah.
He's a wealth of game knowledge.
He's seen everything.
really
He's seen it
is.
all. Nothing new under
Aw.
the sun.
No,
so great.
Yeah.
really.
I'm impressed.
Honestly,
I'm
truly.
impressed.
Sarah, is this the only time that that Nintendo's offering this free 1 week, or do they do this kind of all the time? The 1 week
I
trial?
believe they've done it before. I think they may have done it for Splatoon 2 as well. I feel like it's happened for other online games. Maybe Smash Brothers? They did it for.
But they don't just have like a regular like trial of their online service, like just.
Oh, good question. Is there some way that you can get it? There probably is some way you can get a free trial. Maybe when you buy certain games, they're like, here's a coupon
or
for a free
something,
trial.
yeah.
I
I
don't
bet
know
there's a
because
coupon code out there that you could always get a free trial
That's
if you just
probably
look
true.
for it.
That's
but,
a good point.
But this is specifically available without having to go find a coupon code. So.
Yeah, and I bet that even
Yeah.
if you've used a free coupon code before, they'd probably still let you use it for this because it's in like link with a promotional thing for their
It's
game.
specifically just open.
It's a great idea for Splatoon and games that cater to like the online-y.
Yeah.
I agree. Very smart, Nintendo. I see what you're doing, and I say, good job.
It's even like a comeback to Nintendo Online.
Yeah.
You know.
True. Pique that interest. Get those.
Give you a little taste.
Butts in the seats. Give you a little taste.
Give you a little sprinkle of a taste. Remember when you had access for the whole half a pandemic before? Remember?
Hey, over here again. Hey.
Got some ink for you. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I can't wait. It'll be so cool. I can't wait to see more of the new characters and play the new thingies, the new weapons. It'll be fun.
The new
much
big
fun.
big pink guy. What's it? What is it again?
Big man.
Big man. Loud boom.
Loud.
That's the one.
Well, guys, do you remember when we did all our planning before this and I said the order of which we want to do this? Well, I changed my mind.
Ooh, that's really fine. You know what? I say, good job. What do you want to do next, Leash?
I want to talk about, hey there, Pocket Pod, what to play when things get odd, because we were already talking about games, and I feel like this would be a good segue into other games.
I love it. Especially because we were,
Okay,
so first of all, we have to sing the song. We can't just go into it with me just saying it. Hey there,
Pocket Pod.
What's your play?
When things get odd.
Perfect. That was our best one yet.
We nailed it. It's so good.
Print it.
Okay. Well, I think this is a wonderful segue. So we're talking about inky stuff.
Yeah.
Inky.
This game is not new, but Lion Cake just got it. It was only like $4 on the Switch store because it's not new, and it's not a particularly like intense game. But little Lion Cake has been playing a game called Octodad.
Oh yeah.
Deadliest Catch.
Yes.
Deadliest.
It's a very serious game that's not goofy at all.
Not
Am I
goofy
correct?
and silly at all. No, very serious. It's a very serious game. And Lion Cake is taking it very seriously.
Is he? Oh my goodness. Well,
JB,
maybe
I don't know if you'd like this game so much. Although if you like Splatoon.
Is it a bit underwater?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's not. But the main character is, in fact, an octopus.
Yeah, I got that.
He's actually a
that's very true. He's not an octopus. I mean, excuse me, did I say that? Oh, that's very awkward. What a strange assumption to make about someone.
It's very
Definitely
rude.
not an octopus. I know. I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't say that. People
Shame
like
on me.
But Googling Deadliest Catch right now.
Yes, you got to check it out. See the graphics for this game. Look at the characters.
So it's a very cute, precious game in which the premise is there is a dad who may or may not be an octopus. I'm not pointing any tentacles, but the premise is he does like dadly things, and he also has to avoid getting recognized as possibly an octopus. And he has tasks to do.
It does show like people's eye views looking at him, so he knows he can like dodge out of their eyesight.
Yes,
kind of,
and like
right?
he has to go to an aquarium as one of his tasks, and he has to like stay out of sight of like the head aquarium person because they would obviously know that he is in fact an octopus.
They're professionals after all.
Perhaps in fact an octopus. Allegedly an octopus.
Allegedly. I mean, might be mistaken for an octopus by certain people.
Well, Lion Cake, also known as Desmond. I mean, it is Desmond's gaming show after all.
Fair enough. That's true.
Is very much enjoying this game. And I think the thing that he likes the best about it is that he's able to do a lot of the game by himself, and he's accomplished goals. So the tasks are very similar. It's like it's like clue based where you have to figure out, get things, and it's like scavenger hunty type situation. So similar to like Hello Neighbor in that kind of gameplay, but not as creepy. And not as hard and not as finicky as
not as ridiculous. I've heard about the Hello Neighbor stuff sounds infuriating, and I think Deadliest Catch sounds like a lot more fun.
Yes. So he likes that. That's a similar gameplay, but he's actually like producer Jack doesn't have to do half the game for him in order to get it to work the way that the game is intending it to do. So he's very much enjoying that game.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yes,
and JB, I heard that there is a game that you would like to discuss.
Yeah, and I haven't played this game. This was recommended by a friend of mine who was playing it, and all I saw was cat, and I was like, I'm interested. And then I did find out it's not on Switch, so I'm disappointed by that. So you can play it on Steam or PS, whatever. What's the PS that people are playing?
PS5.
PS5
these days. That's what the kids are playing.
Xbox One.
And the X's of boxes. I don't know
Xbox
what these
X. I can't remember the new. Sorry, yeah, there's the new Xbox. I forgot that.
I don't know what these things
The
are
new
called.
Xbox is called Xbox One. That's so
No.
confusing.
No. Xbox One is the previous Xbox. Xbox
But
new one
wasn't
is
the first.
No, it was not the
Xbox.
first one.
No,
That's
that
so
was
confusing. Why would they call
I can't
it
believe I've
Xbox
forgotten.
One?
Because they like to confuse us.
because it
and
looks
it's
like a
ridiculous.
one or something. I don't even remember anymore.
And I don't know why I'm blanking out on what the new one is called, but I don't have it, so I think that's why it's
Xbox
not in
amazing. Anyway, this game is
Xbox
called
2. It's like Star Wars.
Yes, it's the prequel, but it's not better, but better.
Oh,
yeah,
man. If I had a gaming console,
it has better
I would do that.
graphics, but this
Series
game's called
X. Good night.
Series X.
Episode 4.
This game is called Stray.
Stray.
And it follows a cat. Yes, a cat
What?
who has been. Yes, I know,
Very
right?
sweet.
It's an adventure video game. This cat has to solve puzzles in the underground of some fallen city, I guess. I'm not
cyberpunk looking
cyber city. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really
Ooh.
cool. looking.
But the visuals of this, this cat is the cutest stinking cat. It's a little ginger tabby with little green eyes. The sweetest cat with a little backpack. I just can't handle how cute the cat is. That's all I needed to know to fall in love with this game.
So
I haven't
precious.
played at all.
Oh my gosh.
The pictures I've seen, like he leaves little like scratches and things, and like
Yeah. You can scratch the wall. You can scratch like at the carpet on the ground. You can do all like the cute little cat things. He can like get into a little ball and take a little nap. So cute.
Oh, does he
Very
take
sweet.
frequent naps? I feel like you can get a lot of gameplay done.
I feel like that you can
You need to take
let
a
him
nap.
take naps, but I don't know if it's. I think there are special spots where he can like take like that little curled up nap.
That
I
would
have not
actually
played
be
it
great
yet
if
myself
like
either.
you were forced to like stop playing for after like 20 minutes. Be like, sorry, you have to wait like 4 hours. Cat
found
taking a nap.
cat found
Yes.
sunny spot, must take break.
Oh, found warm laptop. Will nestle on laptop.
Yes, we'll nestle behind laptop screen for
Found a
T-minus
pile of
7 hours.
newspaper.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah, I just like truly like when I saw the graphics, I was like, I must figure out how to play this game. That is all I know. So when we talked about games to recommend, I was like, I have a game. I've never played it. I will recommend it anyway.
I still think you should.
I'm just gonna watch a playthrough or something,
Yeah,
even if
you
I
can do
can't
that.
figure out how to watch it or play it.
For sure.
So yeah, I recommend anyone that can play this game to go check it out.
Oh my gosh. so
it's called
sweet.
And let
Stray.
us know, listeners, if you've played this game. Let us know what you think.
Please tell us all about it. It just looks adorable. Yeah, the graphics just look super cool. Like this, the cyberpunk style. Yeah,
The robots. Also, you didn't even mention how
there's
cute the robots
He has like
are.
a drone friend or something,
Yes.
a drone companion
That's
named
little
B12.
B12 lives like kind of resides on your backpack and helps you, and you're trying to help B12 find his memories. And the robots that you help in the game are so sweet and cute and have like fun hats and do fun things and have little
I
like
love a
video
cute
display
robot
faces.
too. I'm a sucker for a cute robot.
It's so cute. It's like all around cute. I don't know why I haven't
Whoever
bought
designed
it
this
yet,
game
but it's very,
gets
very
me.
precious.
They get me.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
It's a good aesthetic. It looks really cool. Like the lighting is really beautiful. Everything about it seems really appealing and nice. And I've seen some playthroughs that I've watched bits of. And
Just gonna have to
seems
sneak into
delightful.
Nick's office and play this game on his computer. That's what's gonna
I
happen.
think you should do that. Just like
Oh, I found the picture of him curled up in a little ball. I found it. I'm gonna share the picture with you, Leash. I'm gonna share a picture.
Share it.
I'm gonna share it.
Let's see it.
cat.
I want to see it.
Oh my goodness.
She wants to
it's
see it.
so
See the cat.
stark
Just look at
so
that cat.
stark and cute.
Dark and cute.
Stark and cute. Where am I putting it?
Show me the cute cat
I'm
in
putting
a
it in our
ball.
Slack, the talent feed here somewhere. It's just a link that has the
I'm
picture as
waiting.
the picture.
I'm waiting.
Picture is the picture.
Gotta refresh
Picture is the
and
picture.
refresh.
Business Insider.
I know, that's just where it is. It's just where it is. Oh, he found a friend. He's licking his friend. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet friend.
Mm-mm.
Not.
He's licking his
Uh-oh.
friend. Don't want to know.
But
Oh, he's sniffing his friend.
oh,
Sniffing his
see,
friend.
it's not. Oh,
I don't know if
my
that's better.
gosh, look at
Is it
this little
better to
butt.
sniff your friends, or is it better to lick your friends? I'm not sure.
I guess you have to ask your friend what they prefer.
When you're a cat, you
Yes.
just you follow your nose. I don't know what to tell you. Oh
Follow
my
your
God, curled up in a little
Follow
ball
his
at the end.
nose.
Rest in peace, humans.
Humans.
so
Oh
cute.
yeah, you could see some of the little humanoid robots as well, which I think are very cute as well.
Oh my gosh, I would play the heck out of this game. Oh man.
Oh
Very
man,
cute.
Joelle is 2 seconds away from getting her own building her own gaming PC.
I will
be
build a
epic.
gaming PC just so I can play this singular game and never
Yes.
play it with it again.
No, then you have the gateway to all the cool games, and it's just like, pachow, the world is your oyster.
Indubitably.
Indubitably, you could play all the Sherlock Holmes
Indubitably.
hidden object games. And
That's true. Yes. You get me. That's all I'll do. I'll just go hunting for hidden objects.
those are super popular. Have you ever like checked those out? I mean, if you haven't played them yourself, or you can see people play them online, they are very charming.
I know. I never
games.
did.
They are fun and neat. I've just watched some people that I like to watch play Let's Plays play them, and they're great. Gab Smolders does them sometimes. Game Grumps does them sometimes. They're fun. It's charming.
Fun.
That sounds like a great recommendation.
Something else.
Do you have
Yes,
something?
Sarah,
do you have
I
something?
do.
Tell me about
I
it.
What's your
do.
recommendation?
I'll tell you a quick recommendation that I think there's a free demo for PC now for it. I'm not entirely sure if it's now or if it's coming out later. It's a game called Roots of Pacha, which is something that I think any people that are into Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley would enjoy. It's very Stardew Valley-like, but instead of being in a cute little farm, you're a little tribe that is recently relocated to a new place, and you're trying to make your roots and grow your own plants and stuff that you harvest, and you can make friends with animals and explore all sorts of different lands or
Are there
different land
spoopy
types.
mysteries?
No, it's very like well, I mean, maybe there's spoopy mysteries. I guess that you do some cave exploration that kind of is mysterious, but I feel it's very
Are there
similar.
meanie things in the caves?
No, that's something that I have not experienced because I'm playing the beta right now, and
Are there meanie
I ha-
scary spoopies?
not meanie scary things. So like less pressure when playing in the caves than in Stardew, because Stardew you have fighting things, but
Yes,
this is more.
yes.
The graphics are really similar pixel art kind of style to Stardew.
Mhm.
Sure.
But it's very cool and fun that you're kind of also looking for new innovations and inventions throughout this, like kind of, because it's kind of like if it was a caveman time type prehistory kind of stuff. So you're like, oh, we're learning how to grind grain so we can use it for making bread in our kitchen or something. So it's kind of neat, like little things like that you're always uncovering. But it's really sweet and cool, and I like it a lot. So I'm looking
That
forward
sounds
to when
awesome.
it has more stuff. Yeah, check it out. Roots of Pacha is what it's called.
How do you
Definitely
spell
fun.
pacha?
Pacha. There's no T.
That's how I spelled it.
That was my guess. That's what I wrote down in my
You
notebook.
guys, it's like you know it already. It's so sweet. Like
I did it.
Yeah.
Did one.
Yeah. You win.
Sounds
You're the
perfect.
winners. The
Sounds
supreme
perfect.
winners of smart guessing of spelling.
Supreme winners of smart.
Yeah, that's you guys.
I'm gonna write that down.
It's true. You heard it here first. Supreme winners of smart.
Guys.
Next time you'll get a badge. Yeah.
I'm gonna switch segments.
You can switch segments. Switch it.
What could it be now?
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 What could it be
Rari, you
Tell
have
us.
a thing.
now? Oh, I
Europe.
do have a thing. I have a thing I can tell. Europe. It's Europe. Amazingly, if you participate in this, you could obtain things from Europe as well. This thing I wanted to share with you guys is
Segways.
something.
It's segways galore.
It's magical. It's because you're the supreme winners of smart. I'm just saying. The thing I want to share with you guys is something that is called post crossing. It's been around for a long time, but I only was introduced to it maybe about a month ago. Postcrossing.com is where it is. It is a place to. You can get postcards. You send postcards around the world and receive postcards from around the world.
Oh.
So for every postcard you send out and is confirmed as received, you can be sent another postcard from somewhere around the world. It's just randomly assigned to you. You can say you can also agree to accept cards from your own country if you wish to. So for me, I live in the United States of America, so I do also get cards from the USA because it's a big place. And I'm like, sure, why not? But it's really fun. Yeah. Leash, you have a question.
How specific is okay?
Yes.
How? Okay.
How?
So, I'm assuming people want specific postcards from a certain place, or no?
You cannot request certain postcards from a certain place through the main post-crossing site. It is just randomized. But if you wanted to do request, there's a way you can do request kind of things, but it's not through the system that is post-crossing, which is like
it's not a part of your system.
It's not part of the system. I'm not part of your system. They're an adult. Yeah. So doing it through the fun, random way, you can't make specific requests. But if you really wanted to, you could do like, say, hey, I'm interested in swap with someone who says, I am interested in direct swaps. I haven't tried that yet.
I
So
see.
that's a possibility, but not something.
So it's not like, I was just thinking it would be like, there's some lucrative places that people would want their postcards from. And I don't think that where I live is primarily very lucrative.
And when you mean lucrative,
You might think
mean
so.
desirable of like where they would, gotcha. Yeah, like a hot, like, I would love to get a card from Madagascar or something like that. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. So if you wanted to collect
Send
all
me
the
those
countries.
Galapagos postcards.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, so there's not any way of doing that. So if you're going in post-crossing for the regular random draw, you're just like up for anything. You can't make any specific requests about postcards you want. You can list things you like if you want to, but they say it's forbidden to make like specific demands. Say I only want postcards with cats on them, or something.
But you can say like, I like animals. Cats are my favorite. Right?
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Well,
and you just
I have another
to. Yeah. No. I'm just saying, just embrace whatever you get. But go ahead.
Do the postcards have to be anything specific? Like, do they have to have the name of your town on them or anything? Or they can be any postcard?
They could be
so they could be our Animal Crossing postcards.
Absolutely. And
or
for sure.
or I could just go through my collection of random postcards I picked up in my travels.
Absolutely.
So like, I happen to have a weird giant collection of postcards from when I went to Salem, Massachusetts, and I don't know why I still have them.
That'd be
and
perfect.
I could send them and be like, greetings from not Salem, Massachusetts.
No, and also that would be cool because think about it, like if you're sending overseas, that's still a postcard from another part of your country.
Right.
Just because it's not where you live doesn't mean that would still be tickle someone's fancy. And I think a postcard from Salem would be super awesome. So yeah, cool.
That's also true. Like Salem, Massachusetts is awesome, and it's worthy of sharing with people. And I don't know why I still have so many of these postcards. I think I meant to send them, and I never did.
There you go. So this is your opportunity. If you want to do that, it is something you can do. Fun. But yeah, it's a fun little thing. It's kind of like a neat, like instant pen pal, and you can kind of write. They can write whatever they want. They can tell you about their day. They could send you a line from their favorite song. You never know what you're going to get. It's great. It's a treat.
A fun moment in time.
I show you things I've gotten. Not that I can show our viewers, but I could, or listeners. I keep calling them viewers. I don't know why. That's so weird. What did I get? I have one from Turkey. This is a postcard from Turkey.
Turkey.
I have one. Wait, where's the one that I had that was so crazy?
Do they write
this really?
Do they write to you in English?
That's a good question.
Is there anything on them?
The default language is English for things, but you can. I think that you can request, like you can say like, I like, if you want to say something in your native language, feel free to, or because you can list on your like your profile what languages you speak.
Right.
Got one from Germany that has these cute things. I got like loads of stuff. Where's this one from? Got from France.
Ooh.
Burbs. And they sent you burbs.
They sent me burbs. I did say I like burbs, so that's why I get burb.
Aww. Precious. They're so thoughtful.
So sweet.
Oh
my gosh,
so many.
So cool. This one,
when did you start signing up?
I started in June. And
that's a bunch for just
I've gotten
June.
like 10 already.
Wow.
This one is really neat because this is from a lady who works at she has her own bookshop, and she has this vintage photograph that she like put like made into a postcard. It's really beautiful.
That
I love it.
Amazing.
It's so
I'm
cool.
obsessed with this post crossing. You've
fun.
made me want to get involved in this. This sounds great.
And also it's no pressure. Like you don't have to like participate every day or anything or every week. You can just like partake of it and send out some postcards and send cards again when you're ready.
Send them when you have them, and if you don't have any, don't send them for a while, and then get back into it.
Yeah, and if you just decide I don't want to do this for a while, you can just like mark your account as like kind of asleep or on vacation, so you don't like get actively involved. Or if you're like, just if you're busy, you don't have to do it.
Right?
It's great, low pressure, but it's really fun.
That's awesome.
Worth checking out. A good use of those Animal Crossing Pocket Pod cards that you might have in your collection.
Yeah.
What,
that's a really great idea.
But fun. So thanks for letting me share about post crossing on Animal Crossing Pocket Pod.
I know, I had the word crossing, so
Animal
it was
Crossing.
adjacent.
Yes.
It's relevant to our podcast.
Yes.
Totally relevant.
Guys, you want to take a break?
Let's take a break.
That was yummy. What is that?
This is
coaster?
This is a Joelle coaster of a northern pike.
It's a coaster. I remember the coasters I got in Vermont.
Yes,
Look, Frank, it's a
still
coaster.
great. So
I think I still have the moose ones of that at my house.
Nice. The fishes are very sweet.
The moose in the woods.
They last well. Great coasters.
Speaking of moose, look at these segues.
Look at this. It's just happening.
That.
It's just happening.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how we're doing it. It's totally unplanned, you guys.
It's amazing.
It's definitely perfect.
What is the first picture in the Alaska Wildlife Part 2?
Yeah, so listeners, we're back for part 2 of Joelle's amazing Alaska adventures. Animal Crossing in real life.
Oh
I crossed
my
with
goodness.
all kinds of animals.
Wow. Joelle, you got way too close to this moose. And why is it inside of a building? This seems very unsafe.
Wait, I'm not here yet.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I gave it away.
Well, I will tell you, the very first animal I crossed with in Alaska was this moose. I stepped out of the airplane. I walked down a very long hallway, and this moose was just right there. I love it so much. And I was so tired. It was like, 10 o'clock at night, but it was still bright outside in Alaska because 10 o'clock is still daylight in Alaska.
Oh my goodness, how cool.
And this moose was just standing there, just minding its own business. And I was like, well, okay. So I took a picture of him, and I was like,
I love him.
Moose.
He's so handsome. What a good moose.
Or her? No, him. With the antlers, it's a him, right?
Oh, good question. Do female moose have antlers? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
Well, I think he's very cute. I also like that there's a gentleman that's kind of photobombing your photo in the background, and he made me laugh.
To my right, there was a family taking like a selfie in front of this moose as well. At 10 o'clock at night at the airport. But yeah, there were moose all over the place in exactly this type of, formation, like indoors on display in the center of like a big atrium like this. There was one at the Denali Welcome Center, and the number of moose that they had just in big, like, wherever you could find a moose, there was on display somewhere. Fake ones that look like this, ones that just look like people dressed as moose, you name it. What? There were so many. We took pictures of the weirdest looking moose.
I love it.
The expression on the photobomber's face in the back is very good. It's very nice.
I like that you're very focused on photobomb.
It's great. It's just adds
and don't
to the
say
photo.
photobomb in the airport so many times. It's not great.
He's got his little foot up, looking so nonchalant on that stone wall.
He's very chill. He's very chill.
He's got like a little hat,
a jaunty
on.
cap.
Yeah.
The closest I got to a real moose on my entire trip was.
We're gonna talk about a real photobomber. This is not very close at all, guys. I had to zoom in.
Yeah. I will say the closest I got to a real moose is not as close as that photobomber is.
Oh, that's fair. It's probably for the best.
I would guess I was probably a solid mile and a half away from a real moose.
The Cub Scout rule is you want to make sure that the animals are smaller than your thumb when you put your hand out. Extend your hand
that's awesome.
out.
Oh yeah. The animal was much smaller than my thumb.
Oh,
the animal
good.
was smaller than my pinky nail.
Oh, good. So if it's bigger, that means it's too close, and it could get defensive.
Could run at you.
Quick,
that's a really good. It's a really good rule of thumb.
Oh my gosh, the rule of thumb.
That's a really good rule of thumb. Is that where that comes from?
I don't think so.
But it should be.
It should
yes. Oh my gosh,
missed
I love this rule
opportunity,
of
Cub
thumb.
Scouts. Missed opportunity. On to picture number 2.
Okay, picture number 2.
Okay, I'm clicking.
Those are definitely toadstools.
Yeah. We have
it looks just like toads.
Growing wildlife.
Beautiful.
These are right outside the Anchorage Museum. And I was just like, well, those are really pretty.
They're beautiful. This looks like a nature guide photo. It's so perfect. Look at that.
It was just sitting there. It was so big. It was just this big old mushroom just sitting outside.
I like that little Clover that's photobombing it too. He's just like, hey,
Yeah.
look at me.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Clover.
It's so perfect. Look at this.
Oh, that tiny little clover right there. Look at that.
How's
Plant
it going?
photobomb. Look at that. So
I like the photobombs you're spotting.
yeah.
That's the beauty of a photobomb.
Wow. Yeah. So lush, so green. This wants to be a desktop background.
The outside of the Anchorage Museum was filled with like just wildflowers everywhere.
Oh,
it was
how nice.
really, really, really beautiful. I took a ton of photos out of there.
Wildflower. I like it. I like these toadstools and mushrooms.
next
I have
photos
a
are-
question about Alaskan foliage that you probably don't know the answer to.
What?
How doesn't it get exhausted with the amount of sunlight that it gets and the amount of darkness that it gets? Like, how does it survive?
I don't know that I have an answer to that specifically, but I do know that because of how little sunlight it gets even during the sunny months, they like beg for the sun when they get it. So like there was like 10 days straight of no rain. And that was like a miracle. And then it was raining constantly and everything was like drenched. And then suddenly it stopped raining for 8 days and everything was like, green and lush and everything was growing. So we happened to be there during the
rough time up there.
But yeah, like once it stopped raining, everything was great and everything like was drying out and everything was growing. So it just depends, when you're there. But I think everything up there knows how to thrive in all the different, environments. So.
Making the best of the time it gets in the sun, getting all that photosynthesizing done real quick and storing it in their roots, presumably.
And then just running underground again.
Wow.
I think. This is all me just interpreting what I heard on a couple tour buses and,
fair.
hoping I'm right.
It looks great. I mean, I'm loving this picture. It just looks so lush. Every little plant looks so interesting. There's even ones that look like little green fireworks behind the mushroom that are very impressive.
Yeah.
Like all like, wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. Just it looked so different. Like all of the, like even though like I've obviously like seen tons of different, plants in my lifetime, it just looked different to me. There,
I've seen at least 3 plants.
I've seen at least 3 plants. That's true. And I've seen a wildflower at least once or twice. A single wildflower.
But yes, it's fair.
Yeah. Somehow things just look different in Alaska. I don't know
I believe it.
With all the different flora.
Well, I mean, we know you've shared some beautiful elements
fauna
of the fauna
is a deer,
as well.
as we know.
Only fauna.
That's true. Fauna is specifically a deer.
I mean, bringing it right back to Animal
with the cute
Crossing.
little rosy cheeks. Yes.
Rosy cheekers.
So picture number 3, 2 wildlife found in Alaska.
Polar bear. It's a polar bear. I found it.
It's
You're
made
so
out of
close.
paper.
You are
The
not
strongest.
following the rule of thumb here.
That's right. She's not really following the rule of thumb, but and she is encountering the paper element of rock, paper, scissors in bear form. This would be a very big.
I used the scissors. I made the polar bear out of the paper.
Wow.
No rock whatsoever involved in this.
Oh my goodness. But it's so cute. So it's a giant origami polar bear?
Yeah, it's a metal origami polar bear.
Oh, metal.
Rock.
Is it metal? Is it like
it's
sheet metal?
It's some sort of sheet metal
Very
art.
cool.
This Anchorage Museum is like part art museum, part Native history museum.
Very cool.
Part
Neat.
something else. Yeah. It's a really cool museum.
That's awesome. That looks really cool. I like that it's a good photo op as well.
Yeah. So the next picture, Jakar had a bit of an encounter with wildlife.
Oh
as well.
no, another polar bear. This one looks less sweet.
This one has been eating too much yellow snow.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
That's why he's so cranky.
Sure has. What a grumpus. Be afraid. Yikes.
Yeah, in this room, there was a pink polar bear and a red polar bear, and this bright yellow polar bear, too.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a yellow polar
Jakar,
bear.
look out.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Polar bear attack. Wow. That's really cool.
Big room. Yeah.
It was funny. When I first looked at it, I was like, is that a person in a polar bear suit? Because it's like a really tall person.
I know, right? It was huge. The other two, like the polar bear was like on its side, like sort of like hanging out, and
I
the
can
other
kind
one
of
was
see
like,
a shadow of one of the other polar bears, I think, or is that the same polar bear? Shadow.
I don't know what
Oh,
shadow. Yeah,
maybe
I think
that's
that
a light
shadow's
from
just this
behind
one
it.
because there's so much light above. I'm not sure what shadow you're seeing, but yeah, there are two to the right, I believe. So, I'll show you more photos later. But yeah, that's not in this album.
I also like the baked Alaska painting that's on the wall.
Yeah, that one is meant to look like meringue, but it's actually the picture of like
of
picture of like an Alaska,
snow.
the Alaska mountain range with less snow on it than it's supposed to because it's like Alaska baking. It's meant to be more of
I don't like that.
it.
That makes me sad.
a sad thing. Yeah.
Well, let's
It's a bummer.
think about the other thing
I don't
of
like it
meringue,
anymore.
which is merengue.
Yeah, let's think about our friend meringue.
Meringue.
Yeah. Yummy, delicious meringue.
Are we moving along to the next one?
Yeah,
I want to see.
moving along to a sweet, derpy-faced husky.
It's a dog.
Oh my gosh,
It's
I
a
love his
sweet
little
husky.
face. He's doing such a good little like licking his chops face, looking all happy and satisfied.
So there were I met two different sets of Alaska Huskies on my trip.
Oh yeah.
This was the first set. These were up in the Denali Mountains. These Alaska Huskies are part of the National Park Service. These are the actual only dogs that are like quote unquote employees of the National Park Service. And they actually work as sled dogs for the National Park Service, and they do runs on Denali when no cars and vehicles can bring things through the mountains.
Wow. So these are hardworking pups.
These are hardworking dogs that they train all summer. They train all year long to do the work that they need to do to make sure things are accessible.
Are they sweet peas? Could you pet him?
Oh my God, they were so sweet. And yeah, when they want to be pet, they let you know. And there was one dog towards the end that came right up to me and let me pet him for like a whole minute. He was so sweet.
I love.
And yeah, they work for maybe about 4 years before they get retired, and then the new pups get up and ready to do the big jobs. So they don't work them too late in life, because it's
Sure, let them retire.
Did you get to see? Wait, I don't want to spoil it. But did you get to see puppy versions?
Yeah, there were the puppies that they had at the Denali one were about 5 months old at that point, so they weren't as little. But at the other place I went to, there were little pups, and you'll get to see a picture of the little ones.
Oh my God! But the little like floppy tushies where they can't like they're like a little unproportional. Is that the word?
I don't know that they were that small, but that they were little puppies.
Oh my goodness! Well, this is a good
proper pups. But yeah, this picture made me smile because he was just mid yawn / licking his chops.
Yum 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 yum.
Sweet boys. A couple girls, but mostly boys.
Oh, girls and boys, very precious. Love them all. Very sweet.
Yeah. This is another picture of him looking a little bit more regal on the next photo.
His ears are so soft. Oh my gosh, look at how fluff.
And what I learned is that Alaska Huskies are a bit more mutts these days than like people think of them. Like, real purebred Huskies that people think of like Huskies like not in Alaska are one very specific type of dog. But Alaska Huskies have been kind of mixed and crossbred and whatever over the years.
Hardier.
So yeah, they all look very different nowadays.
Nice,
cool.
But yeah, exactly. They're hardier. The
Huskies that we're familiar with, are they called the Siberian Huskies?
Siberian Huskies. Yeah, that's what.
They have,
when you think about like the
they're like very
Yukon
gray and
mascot.
white. Yeah, very very bright blue eyes and
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did these guys have blue eyes?
Oh, so cute.
No,
So,
not that I saw.
so
I didn't see
cute.
anyone's with
I
blue
can't
eyes.
tell because this one's squinting and then he's looking. He's squinting.
Yeah.
He's like, son,
it looks
I haven't
so
seen
soft
you.
and sweet.
I have some
boy,
pictures
boy.
of the other set of huskies that I met that you'll see in a couple of pictures.
Nice.
Okay, the next photo, I promised this last time, when we were on the cruise, a piece of an iceberg was pulled out of the water.
No way.
And was created into little margaritas, I think.
Oh my
Is this what it
gosh.
is? Yeah.
Yum.
And
Alicia's favorite with tequila.
and people could have a drink, and so they put the blue stuff and the yellow stuff in the drink. I don't know what either of those stuffs are.
Sour mix, maybe?
Curacao and the other.
Oh,
thing,
blue
I think.
curacao. Okay.
I think, but yeah, that's a piece of an iceberg in a drink, and literally, my sister-in-law had iceberg margarita or whatever.
That is
fun.
Awesome. What a lot of fun. I love it.
Yeah, very festive.
Yeah.
I was like,
did
they clean the ice off before?
Nah, give me that salty soaked ice.
want
I mean, it's
salt in
fresh
a
water in the
margarita.
iceberg. That's true. It's
That's
perfect.
true,
You have
yeah.
a little salt water. It's fine.
Perfect salt in there. You're
But
absolutely
the frozen ice is going to be perfectly not salty after all. So that's good.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a sweet treat.
Yes.
What's next?
Sweet
What's next? Am I clicking?
Yes.
Am I looking? Am I zooming? I'm
Oh,
zooming.
is this a Where's Waldo situation?
This is a zoom. Can you
Oh,
see?
I see a little fluff. Are these puffins?
what's tucked into the rocks? Those are
Looks like
puffins.
puffins.
Little puffins on the rocks.
You were definitely using the rule of thumb for these. These are not in danger of attacking you. You're not
they were
invading their
not.
space.
They were
They're
not going
known
to
for
attack.
being vicious. Puffins are
I left
most
them far
vicious
away.
of the.
I made sure that they were no more than a pinky size for pinky nail size.
Oh my goodness.
Puffins.
I love them.
Oh my
They're
god!
so
I could barely see them at
sweet.
first, and then the captain was like, "Yep, those are puffins," and I was like, "Where?"
You see those little white specks surrounded with little rocks. And
It was the
cute
second time we saw
round
puffins, and I
bods.
never saw them the first time. She took us closer
It's
to
this
this
first
part of the
time,
rock.
second time people saw them.
Yeah.
Second time, the naked eye without binoculars saw puffins. Yes.
Oh,
Puffins.
wow. I'm excited you saw them. That's so cool.
Yeah, they were just right there. They were right there.
Cute.
My camera found them. That was what was important.
Yeah.
Nestled on the
I could just imagine Joelle like just randomly taking pictures of space and be like, I hope my camera found this thing. Let me zoom in and find it.
That was like the bear. I'm telling you, I took a picture of that bear, and the kid was like, "Nope, no, you didn't. You did not find a picture of a bear." The next picture, Jakar found a new friend.
Oh, hello, gull.
Seagull. Found it.
Oh, is it a herring gull? He's got a little red dot on his bill.
I don't
There's
know,
so many
but
different types of gulls, guys. Gulls, there are just loads.
He was just hanging outside. He went for a
He's a
walk
handsome lad.
on the dock, and this little guy was just hanging out with him. So took a picture.
What a good friend. Didn't attack him for French
Jakar?
fries.
I don't see him.
He got eaten by the
took
seagull.
photo.
Oh, he
he's
took
got-
it. He didn't want to do a selfie with this bud.
Okay,
with
so
the
this
bud.
next photo is an audio.
Just ignoring me.
No.
What do you say? Sorry.
Nothing.
Whoa. It's a video. That's audio.
This next photo has audio. This is the other place I saw sled dogs. So this is more of a commercial place where they let you go for sled dog rides.
Wow.
And so these buddies will pull people through a little like kind of course that they set up in this area.
Wow.
This place wasn't nearly as pristine as the National Park Service one.
Oh, sure. That's understandable.
But these dogs were so excited and so stinking cute.
They look so happy.
And this is the video that
Happy puppies.
my other brother, not Jakar, took.
Oh.
And yeah, this is what all the dogs look like. So you can see how different they all look. These are all Alaska Huskies.
Wow.
And a lot of these dogs have raced in the Iditarod.
Nice. Sled dogs.
In some way, shape, or form. And
Happy
some of them have,
puppies.
raced to some level of
Yeah, they're not as
success in the
floofy
Iditarod.
as the Huskies I'm familiar with, right? Like
Right.
their faces are not as floofy. They're much more.
Yeah, they look very streamlined. They're very
Well, and
streamlined,
part
sleek.
of it is the season.
Lean.
It is summer, so they
gotcha.
have
That's
like
true. Warm weather.
They're full
They get
fluff
haircuts,
right now.
maybe,
True.
or less fluff.
Yep.
Oh, right, they're underdown that they build up in the wintertime.
Yep. So like
Underfluff.
starting in about a month, they'll start filling up their coat,
Puffing up.
Because right now, like some of them were so overheated, and it was like 70 degrees outside. Like
too warm.
They were
for
just getting
pups.
so hot. They were drinking water constantly, and just the run that they took with us, like they were desperate for water every chance they got. I was like,
feel like
buddies.
that's mean.
I know, but like there was like a creek wherever we were, so they kept stopping and drinking as we went along. So they had breaks along the way. Yeah. And then inside all those little like rooms or like cabins back there, that's where like they get all their hydration and food and stuff. So
Pup huts.
lots of access to things.
Oh, good.
Anyway, these cute little buddies.
I like them.
And then the next photo is my happiest moment of that day. That's a 4-week-old little pup.
Oh my
Little
goodness,
puppy, you look so
sweet and
sleepy.
little.
Little pup.
He just fell asleep in my arms. He was a little snuggly. He kept like curling up on my shoulder.
Oh my goodness,
His mama was like in the pen to the right there. I think there was about 7 pups altogether, and so all of us got to hold one that wanted to. I have never smelled more like dog in my life.
Oh yeah,
that shirt had to be like quarantined in a bag when I got to the train, and I had to change my clothes.
Worth it for
because
Totally
they
worth
poop
it.
and
That
they
dog
march
was so
around in it.
Yeah. He was the stinkiest little guy, but so cute.
Oh,
So
little
cute.
snout. It's just like the little snubbest little. It was little ears.
Yeah, his ears
They
were
probably
still
just
floppy.
opened. They probably just opened up.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and his little eyes. He's probably just seeing. He probably doesn't see that well yet.
Yeah. He probably couldn't see what the heck was going on. He just wanted a snuggly, warm body.
Oh my god!
I know. So cute.
Tiny, so soft.
Can't handle it.
I love puppies. I do.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
It's hard not to.
Puppies.
Yeah. I was
Love
handed
the
that
love
dog,
dog.
and I was like, so that'll fit in my purse, right?
Yeah, souvenir, right? Good for the journey home. Soft
sure
and safe.
Tabitha will be super excited.
Oh yeah, right. It would have been very interesting to explain on the plane as well.
But Miss
would have
Tabitha
been
cat
miserable.
would have been
Tabitha
so
the
excited
cat.
for a new roommate.
Yeah. I don't think Nick would have liked it either, frankly.
Oh.
So the next photo, we went to these. This is the season, the end of the season, where they stop the salmon from running because it's currently salmon fishing season. So they create these spots where the salmon can't go very far, but the salmon are like still trying to migrate. So they jump and they keep jumping and they jump and they jump and they jump and they jump.
They can't stop.
And so yeah, it was weird to watch them constantly try to jump, and you're like, buddy, but watching them jump was amazing.
Wow.
So I caught a lot of photos of the salmon jumping.
Amazing that you could capture that too.
That was really cool. I caught that with my phone. And look how red the salmon are. Like most of the salmon in this particular spot were really, really red, not silver. Wow. So that was kind of cool too.
That is really cool.
It's a different color. They change color based on when they're ready to breed, and I think the males and the females have different coloring as well, right?
Yeah. I don't know that part, but yeah, it was definitely it was like part of this. Their cycle or something.
This looks like
that's so cool.
Female, I think. The males have like that hooky beak. Boop.
I don't
go down.
know.
Wow.
I think.
I don't know.
I think so. It
might
boss.
also depend on the type of salmon.
I watched Wildcrats. There's a wonderful episode called Hero's Journey of Wildcrats, and it does a whole thing of the migration of a salmon.
Nice.
Wow.
Salmon. Learn about them.
But yeah, in about
Wildcrats.
I think this was the end of the season, and so in about 2 weeks they open up this lock, and then the salmon go right out to the ocean.
Whoa. See
Nice.
you guys. See you later, Fry Guys.
Next photo. So this is the quiz. It's quiz time.
Oh, it's quiz time. I gotta
There
scroll
are
forward.
2 photos. There's back-to-back photos. The one is an overhead
Fluff.
shot that
Fluff.
my brother
Fluff.
took, and one is the shot front facing that I took.
Oh my gosh.
Can we identify this little
I have a guess.
Rodent.
this little rodent?
I concur. It is a type of rodent.
Yes.
I do have a specific guess though.
Because my only guess, based on my limited knowledge of animals in Alaska, we were specifically near a glacier in Seward, Alaska. We know that pika are very common in that area. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pika. I couldn't find a tail, but doesn't mean there wasn't one, which could have been hiding. This thing was not moving. It was frozen in its place out of either fear or it was hurt. We don't know, but it was not moving and it was just standing there. And the reason we saw it is because Ari thought it was poop.
Aww. Poor little guy's getting squeezed.
So this isn't a quiz this is actually a try helping me figure out what this is thing. So we can look at
I don't know what it is. I would love for you to tell me what it is.
I'm actually going to look up some more things to see. Oh, okay. So that is possibly not what it is. I had one idea, but that is not it. I'm wondering
to
if
describe
it
to listeners.
Oh yeah,
it is a furry, very fluffy mouse-like rodent, but
yes,
there's
but
no
you
visible
couldn't tell
tail.
if it had a tail.
Yeah,
it looks like a vole to me, but I don't.
Vole was the guess. I shared this picture with Malouine, and she saw it was either a type of vole or a type of pika based on her research.
What's a pika?
Yeah, I need to look up what a pika is. I'm not familiar with
pika,
them. They
pika.
sound cute.
I went with pika because of Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Oh, I would concur with the vole votes.
There's a particular type of pika in that's native to the area that it could have been, but vole is definitely what came up in her research.
Yeah, because the voles are so like condensed, like their little heads. They're like look more like rounded and I think they might also have rather short tails. So if we couldn't find a tail, although pikas looks like they don't have like much of a tail either. What a bunch of cute little buds.
Go back.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost my pictures. Hold on. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think the ears don't look like the pika ears. The ears look like they're kind of like smaller and more subdued, whereas the pika have very like obvious ears.
I also think that the pika have more defined separation of their head and their torso area, and the voles look more like they're kind of this sweet little condensed
closer to like a weaselly type.
Okay.
I love a weasel.
Weasel.
I want a weasel. But yeah, I love a little vole. I think
we'll go with the
It's a
vole.
cute little vole.
I'm
feeling
the vole.
3 individual people that think it's a vole, so I'll take it.
JB,
What?
we're running low on time. Do you want to pick one of the next 3 that
sure.
you want to talk about?
Sure. We could skip the silly photo. That is a curated cute photo of stuffed animals that I brought on the trip.
Very
so that's
cute.
Fine.
Very precious.
The second to last photo, I just have a fun story to share. And the very last photo, I believe, is a ground squirrel, unless I'm wrong.
He's a cutie.
Precious.
We saw a lot of ground squirrel in Denali. They were just popping up everywhere. So
cute.
But the bear story.
Yeah, tell us about the bear.
My brother's going to be
bear.
so mad. I'm going to share this one. But I'm going to share it anyway. Jakar. So when we were on our tour of Denali, we were, we were far enough away that we couldn't see every animal very clearly. So the guy that was our tour guide, he had like a camera that would like, zoom in, and then he put on a little video player.
Oh, nice.
Inside. But we saw a bear. This is not the bear we saw. This is the bear that my brother and sister-in-law saw on their trip. So they got a really good shot.
Wow.
We were not this close. They were, this does not look like a thumb away, my friends.
No. That looks very close. It's very big.
I can assure you we were a proper thumb away from our bear.
Oh, good.
But I said but. This is ironic. The bear that we saw had his butt facing us. And it was far enough away that if you were not quite sure what you were looking for, it maybe looked like a bush. But butt facing us. If you knew what you were looking for, it kind of looked like it was a glowing bush, and it was a different color from a bush. It was kind of a brownish glowing bush next to other bushes. The problem is, if you're looking at bushes and you're looking at a bear and you don't recognize the difference between those two colors, you can't necessarily recognize that one is a bear and one is a bush. and my sweet colorblind brother literally could not figure out which was a bear and which was the bush.
That's fair.
And couldn't figure it out, and it was so frustrated. And I kept saying, "It's the glowing bush. It's the glowing bush." Wasn't helping at all.
Oh no, that's too.
It was very disappointing. So.
Indeed.
You couldn't take like a picture and then point to the one that was in fact.
Well, so luckily the on camera thing that the tour guide was showing like helped him figure out what to look for, but he, like when he looked out in person, it just wasn't clear at all. It was, you know, and because it was a retreating backside of a bear, it wasn't like showing. It wasn't showing this the side view of a bear.
Yeah, the definition of the head and the ears, and you couldn't see that.
Exactly.
It was just a lump.
We didn't see anything this defined whatsoever on our view. So,
you took a picture of that possible bear in the bushes.
That's right. We zoomed.
Oh yes,
there's
miles away
from 2 miles and a micro thumbnail away. Yeah,
possible bear.
You were very safe.
It's very safe distance. Was not going to charge us without us having retreat time.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for sharing your wonderful photos from Alaska.
I'm glad I could share. This was so much fun. All the fun stories.
So cool. Oh my goodness. What a delight. I feel like I've seen a new part of the world that I have not witnessed before. So it's exciting. Thank you for sharing.
With your own 2 eyes.
With your own 2 eyes.
My own 2 eyes.
Own pictures.
All right, guys. Well, you ready to say a bid adieu? Yeah.
Let's adieu some bids.
Adieu. Adieu. Ooh, that's a fun name for a store. Adieu. Goodbye. Okay, fine. Joelle's not impressed with my. Okay, fine. Anyway,
sorry.
Thank you, Rar, for being a wonderful co-host.
Thank you, Leash. No problem. You have it.
And thank you, JB, for also being a wonderful co-host this week.
You're welcome.
Thank
you, Leash.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. And thanks to Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios for another finely produced episode of Pocket Pod Animal Crossing. And we'll see you later, or we'll see you at another time.